seats and repeat after me. Grab our seats, repeat after me. Here we go. Actually, hey, sir, what's your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
Sean.
John?
Sean.
Sean. I'm going to need you to say.
All right.
Alright, so here we go. Alright, so we're going to grab our seats and repeat after me. This is our coach's creed. Right? We need to burn this inside of our heart because this is what we do. We're going to say, everybody has greatness within them. Wait, don't say it yet. I always say that, then they repeat it, and it's always like a mess. Because we got to have one band, one sound, because we're all leaders and coaches in here, right? Right? We're all training and empowering the next generation and the next person beside us, right? Let's keep going. I'm going to say it first. This is how we're going to say it. I'm going to say, everybody has greatness within them. You're going to say, and I'm going to do my hand like that, and you say it, right? Then I'm going to say the next part, and then hand like that. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Everybody has greatness within them.
Everybody has greatness within them.
One more time. Everybody has greatness within them.
Everybody has greatness within them.
As a coach, it is my privilege.
As a coach, it is my privilege
To assist individuals to unlock their greatness.
to assist individuals to unlock their greatness
And release it for their career success.
and release it for their career success.
Coach's Creed. Coach's Creed. Ingrained in yourself. This is what we do. We are leaders. We are coaches. We are great. We have to empower others. Guys, if this isn't on our mind, every day we wake up, what are we doing all this for, man? Right? I want us to say that one more time. I need to hear it. I need to hear it, and not only do I need to hear it, I need to feel it. I need to feel that you all are in here for the right reasons. Here we go. Everybody has greatness within them.
Everybody has greatness within them.
As a coach, it is my privilege.
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 It is our privilege. To assist individuals to unlock their greatness.
To assist individuals to unlock their greatness.
One more time. That's got to go a little bit harder, people. To assist individuals to unlock their greatness.
To assist individuals to unlock their greatness.
Let's talk about one word, unlock. So they come to us, maybe young, maybe raw, maybe English is second language, whatever that might be. We're here to help serve them, unlock it, whatever that is for them. Not what it is for, growing up, I gotta tell you a small story about me growing up, like I was telling Rick to my left, you're right, we were talking about how we grew up a little bit, his military background. My father was in the military as well, and he was one of those guys that said, Aaron, when you get older, I want you to go to Johns Hopkins. Where's my doctor? Fred the doctor. I want you going to Johns Hopkins. But I had different aspirations, more creative. Now, nothing wrong with being a doctor, right? But it just wasn't for me. All right? We're unlocking their greatness, not our greatness for them. And last thing, we want to release it for their career success.
They release it for their career success.
The morale in that. Hey, one band. Hey, matter of fact, one band, one sound. I want you to say that.
One band, one sound.
Now, we're going to what? We're going to release it for their career success.
Release it for their career success.
Why they want to be on our team? Why they want to be on our team as leaders? What grinds their gears? What gets them going in the morning? Let's keep going. Increased recognition. Want to be recognized, man. They want to be seen. Usually when I stop on this topic, I like to say this right here. So they were talking about the other day how, like 10 years ago or something, right? The attention span was a little bit different. They say nowadays, so usually like a commercial would last longer. Nowadays the attention span they're saying is like 47 seconds. That's not long. They say it went from 10 minutes to 47 seconds to like a decade. I almost kind of believe that. The technology, everything's a clip. That's why an email. That's not that. But you get There you go. That's my guy right here. Man, this row right here is killing me near the door. Right? Increased recognition. They want to be recognized. They do something, big or small, recognize it. If you notice, when you do good, you also feel good too. So this, for the WIIFM, like, this helps you too. I know that Oh, I don't want to go around telling people thank you all day. I don't want to, man, what they're supposed to do that. Right? And they supposed to do that. I mean, it's in their job description. Maybe. Still tell them, hey, they're helping you. The reason it's crazy, leaders think that that's your team. Like if they don't do it, it's on you. They're helping you. Might as well recognize them. You can't do it alone. You only got 24 hours. And 2 hands and 2 legs. Right? Let's keep going. Effective teams are enjoyable. I didn't say fun. This is a job. I get it. It can be brutal. Elbows and knees getting dirty. Right? Right? Different views. I get it. It makes sense. But enjoyable? They can enjoy it. Can they not? Is that too much to ask, leaders? Next. Number 3, shared leadership. Sharing leadership. In the exercise with Dwight and Matt when they came up, I gave them the floor. So much, in fact, I went into the middle of the floor. I let them have it up here. I shared the leadership. Like I said, when I came in today, I'm not here to talk at you, I'm here to work with you. We share the leadership. That's literally my motto. And it's been nothing but cohesive and congruent the whole day. How we doing? Right? Share the leadership. Hey, I gotta run here. Can you hold down the fort? Ain't that what they say? Hold down the fort for a couple minutes, right? I told you guys in the front, I can act very well. Here's what I told them. I said, I can act in a way and give it to them, and whatever that they needed to receive it and process it for whatever groups I'm with. So I'm like chameleon. Whatever that they need, I'm here to give it to them.
You can talk Southern.
I can talk stuff. I can do whatever you need. But it's for you to get the message. That's the goal. It ain't, because it's not for me, so I put it in a way where you understand it. Share the leadership, guys. I know we sit on our high horse. I got to keep coming back to that because that yields a lot of problems. That's why I keep doing it. If Aaron Douglas is ever repeating something like that, it's because he's yielding a lot of problems, and he heard it many times before. Meaning, I have to solve the problem that much. Next up. Involvement or commitment to the bigger picture. Now, Rick, come here. Rick got to come on down from me. Hey, give Rick a round of applause. We talked about this. Now, Rick and I have a sales pass, and I think I brought you down to do something with this. Commitment to the bigger goal. So, a lot of people don't just want to come to work. Hey, in sales, right? It's common to say, hey, in Q4, you need to do $1 million in sales this year. Some people say, I can get more commission, then the effort goes away. Because they don't understand the bigger picture. For example, and I'm going to talk and then I want you to do it back to me. Right? It'll sound something like this. Hey, Rick, phenomenal job in Q3. My goodness. God, he off the chart. Right? Q4, we're asking that you do $1 million. Okay? That's the requirement in Q4. Now, before we go into that, the reason we're going to do Q4 is because we see you growing in our sales department. I see you, the spirit you bring to your office, right? The spirit you bring to your team, phenomenal. You hit Q4, we have something for you in the future plan, right? And what that looks like is we're going to open up an office over there in Washington, right? We want you to manage that sales department in Washington. Is that something that'll be open? Would you be open to this? Right? That's how that should sound. You let them know the bigger goal. Stop telling people, hey, go put that cane. Go put that cane. That sounds so brutal. It just feels so bad coming out, guys. Go put that cane over there. Or hey, could you go put that cane over there? Because what we're looking to do here, and with your help, because you're really good at it, is we're looking to grow that side of the fence. And with your help and your keen sense of your eyesight and your vision, with you doing that one part there, I know you may not want to do it, but with you doing that part, you'll help us fill all this, and then you'll be the man. Commitment to the bigger picture. Now, you just saw me real quick. He's good at sales, so I'm going to go ahead and have him do it back to me. You want to sell me the bigger picture. Making sure that task leads to the bigger picture. Whatever it could be. I'm not in the cane and clothing, but whatever you want. Go ahead.
All right, Aaron. I know you came to me from the artist in charge of the trucking camp. What I'm going to have you do today is I want to view your skills. And I'll see where you can strengthen your skills. That way we can get you to your first class mechanic record on what that means for you.
knew you was so. You slicks on good. Slicks on good right here. Hey, I love that. Thank you. Hey, give him a round of applause on that. What did he do? Good job. Okay, good job. What Rick did there, he said, hey, I'm not telling you to do this just because I want you to do it because I'm your manager. He added color to that. He added, hey, we're doing this because of X, Y, and Z. I realized the word people need to use the most is because. That's simple. Because. Go do this, man. Hey, if you don't mind, could you go do that? Because what we're looking to do, and you're the right man for it, is we're looking to do X, Y, and Z, and you will be able to play a big part of that. You can't tell me that don't feel good to your employees, man. It feels good to you probably listening to it, don't it? Guys, we got to implement the word because. Explain. We got to stop talking to people. And by the way, the caveat here, this doesn't just go in professional life. This does not just go in professional life, people. Oh, I need to slow down. Guys, do you understand what I'm saying here? This does not just go in our professional life. Hey, babe, you mind passing me that cup? Because what I'm looking to do for us is we're going to do a cup stand here. We're going to get nice glasses, and that'll help when we have your friends and family come over. It'll help the scenery. Oh, yeah, man, sure. A lot better, right? Then, babe, pass me that cup. Go downstairs and pass me that cup. Sound familiar, tell me. I know. I want you guys to receive it. Guys, because, give reason, show value, appreciate people, similar things. Let's move on. Insight into other jobs. Like Rick literally did it. Hey, what is the next manager? You being the mechanic manager, what does that look? Is that something you'd be open to? That's where I'm trying to take you. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to start you at X, Y, and Z today. That's literally what Rick did. That's how it should sound, people, all the time. Like this isn't I'm going to do this today, and then after 3:30, Aaron leaves, and Jamie's here. I'm going to get my own ways. Like this is one of those things where you actually need to do this all the time. Can't emphasize that enough. Like I told you, Jamie, if I say it over and over and over, it's a big reason. It's a very big reason. Next up, shared support net. Now this is also important too. Honestly, I think I've left one or two back then because of it. Shared support net meaning Grant, right?
Yeah.
Come on down for me. I need to see it. My man Grant coming down to the front. Give him a round of applause. At some point, we'll all be in the front. Don't need to hide. Usually when I call in my groups, right, when I get to calling, they sometimes look down like, guys, I can see you. You just can't see me, right? So keep the eyes up because I'm coming your way at some point today. Now, shared support net. Now with that, I'm explaining what Grant's here to the group, and then we're going to role play. So Grant, what shared support net means is I got your back like you have mine. And if I don't, and I'm busy, since we like that word usually in business, right? The busy one. I have this person and this person here that has your back just as much as I do. I realize most leaders, out of these 6, do the least of number 6, I believe. Right? Not the hey, if you can't reach me, go to my assistant. Not that. Support net. A net and web have many different hands. Meaning, hey, Grant, man, thanks for coming to the event today. I mean, how you liking it so far? Pretty solid. Hey, so after the event, I actually have to run to get ready for the Spanish event tomorrow. But if you want to get in contact with me, that's totally fine. I may not be available by this phone, but call this phone, or if you can't get either phone, I have my assistant. Let's say none of my assistant, which she's not, but let's say she is. I have my assistant here, and she's just like me. You tell her open book, she'll get your problem solved and write to me. And if she's not there, then I got somebody, right? Shared support net. We talked about by the way, I'm gonna come back to you, Red. Hang right there, I know you stand. We talked about people saying, hey, I'm too afraid I can't come to the boss. Right? Boss gonna get me. Sound like that, right? To have some southern teeth. Boss gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I can't even go over there. Or, hey, I'm busy. I know my personality may not mesh well with many because I'm very intense and very numbers driven. I do have some support nets on my team that have a different set of personalities, right? This personality here, more ambiverted, right? More introverted, extroverted, makes it you feel comfortable here. And also just as good as my right is my left, right? I have 2 hands, left and a right. And on my left, someone right here. If you can't reach me by chance, they just like they're right? Left and right is just like reaching me. I lost my words for a second. Right? Y'all get the point though, right? Supporting it. No one has support. It's just, oh yeah, call my office hours and then leave a voicemail. And that's your employee you're talking to. Crazy. Right? Show me what it looks like to have a short subordinate. Do you understand short subordinate? Yeah. Right? Having a free-flowing energy around people they can reach out to as your employees if you're by chance busy or out the way or etc.
Right.
Okay? Yeah, show me what that looks like. I'm your employee. I'm coming in.
So you want a shared support net.
Yeah, like you have somebody in your team, but creating more of a personal energy, more supportive and servant energy is what number 6 means, guys. Not call that number. Guys, we have become so inhumane, and we're numbers and robocallers and like, right? So I'm gonna be an employee also though that had a rough day. I'm gonna act on purpose for you here. Switch spots for me. I'm gonna come from the outside. Give me a second. I need to get in my acting. Here we go. Man, we was out there. Man, it was hot out there. It was hot out there, Grant. Man, we came in from the outside. We was with the cultivating the cane and my boots, man. It's just a long day. But I need to talk to you about something important. And I don't think right now is the best time to do it, but I really need to tell you what's going on.
Okay. Well, if it's important, you can talk to me right now.
No.
So I can take time out of my schedule and we can sit down and talk about it.
No, your assistant Rob, he gave me an activity to do, so I'm on the hurry now. But I want to come by right when you get off. I mean, I know you got to drive. You got the F-150 showing us is red, but I know you're gonna drive. But I need to come talk to you.
Well, I'll tell you what. Whatever Robert gave you to do, I'll have someone else take care of it, and we can sit down and talk.
Hey, round of applause for Greg. If that's the move you make and you have that luxury to make it, yes. And another way could have been, hey, right, man, I'm slumped. You slumped, okay. No, knock out that assignment. I trust Rob's judgment. So refer to your support as credible as well. I trust Rob's judgment, right? Go ahead and knock that out. What I'll do, the same F-150 you like, that color red, it'll be right out here waiting right when you finish. Leadership. Thank you, Trent. Hey, round of applause one more time. This is right here. The hallmark of a good decision-making process is transparency. Right? Leadership know why a decision is made and should be able to clearly explain the thinking to team members. Matter of fact, since I really don't know, Matt, I have a question. Explain to me exactly what you do where someone like me wouldn't, well, I wouldn't understand bids. Yours is quite simple. Hey, what, yeah, let me get something I really don't know. Matter of fact, simple. Rick, what do you do? What do you do here?
I'm a well
Okay. Cultivate the cane. I'm cultivate the cane, right? Yes, sir. Communicate that very clearly to me where I can understand it, and don't do it in a long amount of time.
So we cultivate the cane while the cane's growing to take care of weeds and incorporate herbicides and fertilizer. We do that so that we get the weeds under control, and it basically works the ground and makes it black.
Okay. I get that. Right, what you do, you have the cane, you cultivate it, you get all the weeds and the herbicides or the sides out. So you can, and when you pick that up, it leaves it black, basically, right?
Yeah.
I have the main picture. I have the clear understanding. I can kind of see what that looks like. Dwight, explain to me what you do in a few words, because I don't know. I really don't know. So, Dwight, if you don't mind, explain to me what you do.
What I do is we coordinate sugar and molasses, and we load molasses tank. We put it up under the chute and load it, and then we bring it up to the scale and weigh it out.
Weigh it out. Very simple. I love how he broke it down. Sean, what do you do here? Break it down to me good.
Well, typically do security out here, security supervisor. My day-to-day tasks varies depending on whatever Brian's needs or John's needs are. I kind of assist in any way, and then also delegate responsibilities to my, shift leaders. But primarily, what I do would be operate machinery, install cameras, run cables, program cameras, and then just make sure maintenance is kept up on the camera system. That's what I do.
More. Explain to me what you do here. Hallmark of a good leader: be transparent, can deliver, and can communicate effectively. What do you do?
Oversee the night harvest, coordinate between five harvest units and transportation, make sure we deliver the tonnage we need at night.
Okay. What else?
And then, I mean, that's pretty much it.
What else?
What else?
What else? Thank you for being short and sweet and to the point tonight, Harris. I like that. Last one up. Rick.
Yes.
I came back to you to give me one. Explain to me what you do where I will understand it. Someone that knows nothing, right?
We service and take care of the equipment, what needs to be welded, what is broken. We weld it, repair it, get it back out on the fields or out on the road.
Love that. I gotta call you one last time. Danny, I gotta call you right here. Let's say it's out there, and I'm not quite sure, HR, you know, American Human Resource, right? But I'm not quite familiar, right? Come from a different culture and or background. Could you explain to me what you do exactly in a few words or less?
Manage feelings.
Ooh! We got some hey guys, the front row up here is killing it. These guys, they're wild. Managing feelings. I have nothing there. You killed it. Hey, round of applause for JD on that one. I have nothing to say. Now let's move on. One of my commitments to you all is we're going to work on communication. That's why I went that route. So on the board, we're talking about communicating as a sender. Now, as you all have brought up, Jason, I believe, earlier, you brought up how we can communicate via body language at times as well. You remember that? Yeah, all and everything I see. I'm aware. I'm so aware right now, right? So, communicating as a sender. Now, before I actually get into all the details and how we actually do that, I'm actually going to role play first. I'm going to communicate to you all using my body language. I want you all to tell me what I'm sending you all. So right now, you're the receiver, I'm the sender. So you're going to decode, write down what I'm sending to you. Everybody follow? Matter of fact. What am I telling you right now? What can you see?
Frustrated.
Frustrated.
Don't wanna do it.
Don't want to do it. What else is this telling you?
Ready to go home.
Don't care, ready to go home.
Don't like your job.
Marcia, thank you so much. Don't like my, where are we at? Rick?
Don't
Rick
like
came
the
through
job.
with another one. Don't like the job. This is one of the ways. Do I seem like a guy that's gonna try to be here for 20 years or a quitter in 1 year?
Probably a quitter in 1 year, like you can care less
One
about the
week.
job, whether it gets done or not.
Rick, I love that you brought that up. Why? Because I did it like a cowboy. Hey, I felt good doing that. But anyway, Rick, you brought that up because everyone missed that, but you caught that. That quiet quitting that, thought you was gonna catch that. That's what it looks like. Here we go. What does this tell you? Man, I'm so glad to be here. Man, how you doing, brother? Good. Hey, what do we have planned for today?
Today, you gotta dig a ditch, 2 foot deep, from here
Oh, boy, yeah.
How excited are you?
No, the point is, stay with me here. The point is, right, what did I send you all as a receiver? Ready to go? Even maybe before that. But still ready to go, right?
Positive vibe.
Positive. Now, one more.
Engage.
I'm gonna try to confuse you. How do I do this? I don't want to confuse you all. So what's that? That good? Let's do this one. Cool. Let's do this one. Actually, who? Come on to the I told you everybody gotta come down to the bench. Renee, you coming soon. She said breezy. I like that. Renee, ooh. Right? Now you're my supervisor. Right?
Calm down.
He's my supervisor. Stay with me. I gotta keep the energy there. Let's keep y'all. Oh yeah? So introvert here. So watch out. So watch me adjust.
What I'm doing.
I'm gonna adjust what you do. If you guys listen, my tonality went down. My volume went down. He did warn me, so he helped. But the point is, you're my supervisor. Do I need a hat? What do you do here? Probably.
Sometimes you might need a hat.
Sometimes? Okay.
We're out in the field.
Tell me something. We're gonna field today. You're gonna tell me to do something, and guys, decode what I'm sending you. All right. So give me a task. What you tell people on the day.
Usually go into boiling house. And get with one of the supervisors to get a picture of the nameplate of the pump that we're gonna send off over there.
back in the scene. We'll get it done. Yeah.
You're not sure.
He said not sure. James? Quietly quit. Anybody?
If anybody get it done, it just might not be today.
Joe, kill it.
You may just be introverted.
There we freaking go. I have a different personality style. I'm gonna get it done. I'm just quiet to myself. I tried to trick you. It was a trick question, and it worked. Something's not always wrong with our employees. Man, they thought I was just gonna get on them. No, sometimes they just different. He gonna get it done. Let me take it off. Just slide it. But we don't get it done. How he gonna get it done? He gonna go? Yes, sir. All right. He gonna mind his business. All right. How do we know the difference with our employees from those that are not belligerent, but against us, per se, against the guidance, versus those that just have a different personality style? Because it sure tricked you all on that. So I want to know how you all think you were going to handle it. How do you handle it?
You have a baseline after working with them.
Yeah, you get those.
Get to know them, meaning we got to spend time with them and stop telling them what to do all the time and like learn them. That thing, right? What you got? You got something? Anybody thoughts, questions, comments on that? Louis, thank you so much. Give him a round of applause for that. I know he stepped out of his comfort zone there. I know he did. Anybody, now let's look on the board, right? We have to, as a sender, so to my employees, so right now as a sender, you need to be looking at it as like you're in your hat, right? Your leadership hat. You need to be avoid over communicating. Avoid over communicating. You know those people that they keep rambling? Renee, why did you roll your eyes?
I did.
Those people that, right? Those people that avoid over communicating. Hey, John, if you don't mind going over there, so delegate, appreciate them, follow up with them. That's it. We shouldn't be doing all this extra. And then, because we're actually, when we overdo it, nobody likes someone that overtalk. You never like that salesman, right? That always calls our phone and just keep blabbing and blabbing about the product. Same thing with people. How we doing so far? Hey, delegate, appreciate, respect it, follow up, move on. Very simple. People mess up on that all day, like all the time. Next up, use the I language. Why? Because it matters. What does that look like? I greatly. Now, the I language that most people say is, man, I'm so great. Man, I got this cool F-150. That's that southern coming out, right? Got this F-150, right? Or, I mean it in this way. Hey, I appreciate everything you do. Without you, honestly, and this is honest because, right? You do a lot of work for me. You do. Right? Yeah. Right? I appreciate you so much. And without you and your support, when you put that and XYZ there, I wouldn't be able to get all the things I get done. So I appreciate you for real from the bottom of my heart. That's using I language. Not I need you to do this. They know what you need, man. Maybe they don't, but they know you need stuff. They know you're going to call on them to get it done. Come on now. You're the leader. But how many times we use the I language in appreciation? Never. Use it. I appreciate you. Mike, I like your eyes. You got to hang with me. They close. Okay, long day. He with me. Oh, he looking at the nose. He on the front row doing it. That's the worst. I'm going to say, hey, Brian. Hey, Brian, I appreciate everything you've done. You came up, right? You spoke in front of the group. Very respectful. And then when I came to your table, you listened. It was right there with me. They appreciate that. Leader. Sitting as a seat. Next up. Speak in behavioral terms. What does that mean? Somebody give me an example. Speak in behavioral terms. Well, we know that behavior is your actions. Right? So we're speaking around actions. What does that mean?
Be careful with your arms.
You said, one more
Be
time?
careful with your arms.
Be careful with our arms. Why? Because they send different signals, right? That's the body language, right?
Aggressive body language.
Aggressive body language. What is that? Matter of fact, Brian, come on down and show us what that is. Yes, no, you're laughing. Hey, with me. I want to see what Brian has to show for you. Show us what that aggressive body language. Do 3 different styles of aggressive body language. 3 different, you know what I mean? Yeah, show us what you got.
Didn't I tell you to go to the,
Guys in the back there that maybe, and even in the front, kind of. Hey, didn't I tell you? Down.
Talking down.
Show me another.
Lean up in someone's face.
I'm gonna try to puff my chest back. He taller, you know. Nah, here's the go though, right? Seriously, walking up on people. So, guys, you notice that people do things in like the workplace that they wouldn't even do outside of work. You do?
I said HR knows.
HR knows, right? Walking in faces, talking down, use your head. Dang, sugar cane. Come on, gotta do better. Give me one more.
Right. Something I do, I pace when I talk.
You pace, huh?
So, you know, you've been in my office too much, you know, pacing back and
Pacing.
forth.
You ever heard someone say when you pace it makes them nervous? We want our employees to be comfortable. Oh, Brian, thank you so much for that. And he did his thing. I mean, I love that. He got some fun. Right? Using behavioral terms, guys. Let's keep moving. Follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. Hey, matter of fact, this is how it sounds in our personal life, right? Hey, mom, man, look, mom, go ahead and cut that grass for you, and then look, then I come in the house and get some lemonade. Right? You cut the grass, get some lemonade. Hey, mom, how you like the grass? The grass is cut all right for you, and you made another boat? Following up, checking on people. Hey, I told you to do that task. Before it has the time to go wrong, all you have to do is say, first off, is there anything you need for me to do with it? And then on the follow-up, hey, how's that coming along? Do you need my help out? No managers, when I speak to them at first, never do that. They delegate. You don't even follow up on the task you gave them. But you want their trust and their emotional buy-in? You don't want them to leave? Can't follow up. How about this on a dinner date? It sounds like something like this. Hey, I'll pick you up at 7. Hey, day up, hey, looking forward to seeing you at 7. Right? That's the follow-up. Classy, right?
I mean, you have to, like, I can see some of my employees, that's great, they're gonna love it, some of my employees are gonna view that as micromanaging. If I'm calling them to ask about the task that I've given them before they.
It's the how you do things instead of what you do. So you're reaching out. You're serving them. You told them what to do, so you're gonna serve them. Hey, just want to check on you, man. You had a good morning, and just want to see if there's anything you need from me. You got to throw it back on you. Is there anything you need from me? Because they feel as if they're perceiving that as service. Perception you brought up earlier, Jason, right? That was you, right? Hey, is there anything you need from me at all? I mean, anything I can take off your plate? Any way I can serve you? But to you, you're checking in on operations, obviously. But for them, what are you doing? Sounding like you're serving them, which you are, but you're opening the opportunity for service. So that's how I would do that. Now, also, I would judge how often you do that. That's not my, my call, right? As you all managers, you all have different schedules and plans. But when you do it, the how is more important than the what. Let's move on. Let's get into some nitty gritty there. Stop all advancing. Coaching as a receiver. Promote upward communication through active listening. Promote upward communication. Hey, if you need anything from me, I'm here for you, right? That's the cliche, but let's be specific. If you need anything from me, I'm here for you. And I'm not just saying that to tickle your fancy. I'm actually here to support you, serve you. Making that clear, I'm here to serve. Leaders never say I'm here to serve. They always want to do this and do that. Hey, matter of fact, I'm here to serve you. I don't know if y'all are out in the field or digging the hole. Hey, if you need something from me, brother, I need my hat. But if you need something from me, I'm here to serve you, okay? I'm gonna be right here by your side. I'm gonna go over here though. I do need to handle some managerial stuff really quickly. But if you need something, and if you can't get in contact with me, Bob here just came up really solid, and Rick got your back too. But I'm also, you're gonna see me right away, right? But if you need something, hey man, don't hesitate, man. I'd rather you come and get some instruction before we get it wrong. Active service. This is what that looks like, leaders. Let's move on. Setting ground rules or expectations. The same thing I did today. As a matter of fact, the same thing I asked, what's your name? Sonny. So I said, Sonny, hey, what are we doing today? What did Sonny do? He outlined my ground rules and expectations for the day. So as leaders, hey, people say, hey, I catch my guys chilling around and doing what they want to do. You didn't set no expectations, brother. Sister, you ain't set no expectations. Come in and say, hey, like I did today. Hey guys, here's the ground rules for today. Here go my expectations. We're gonna do X, Y, and Z. That I created the energy around it. How we doing so far? Now, I believe this is later in the day. After this slide, I'm gonna have you all do this one exercise. We're gonna do it, different sides of the room are gonna go, so this side probably first, and then keep microwave, and then this side second. Right, yeah, I call it, I gotta get you. So, after this slide, we'll do an exercise. Next up, reward good communication. Man, you told me about that before it happened. That situation which you were bringing up earlier, Jason, how if they would've listened, proactive. Man, but award that proactivity. Award it. No one awards nothing to you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, good. Have a good day. No, bro, I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. If you didn't bring that to my attention to increase my awareness, I want to saw what happened over there, and that would have been a costly slip up for the company. I could eat, right? But thanks to you, award it. Gotta do that. Decreases turnover. That's what problem that solves. Follow up, we already talked about it. Once again, I cannot stress this enough. If you had a rough day coming in, Mike, come on to the front. I gotta get you up. Mike, come on to the front. Bro, you looking at the paper too long. Come on to the front. I was looking down just too long. See, all you had to do is sit tight for it. You almost had lunch. So, Mike, right, we're gonna follow up here. Now, you're going to act for us. You're gonna act like you had a really rough morning. And actually, you're gonna come to the door and act like you had a really rough morning. I'm gonna delegate a task. I'm gonna check in on you, delegate a task, and then you're gonna stay around here, and then I'm gonna come back and follow up, and I'm gonna show everybody what that follow up looks like, okay? So you're gonna have a rough morning, you're gonna act, however rough mornings look around for the energy, right? Let's come to the door with a rough morning, I'm gonna delegate and then follow up. I'm gonna show the team what they have to get that after 3:30 today. Have to. Yeah, he might not come back.
He's already gone.
What are you laughing? What are you doing? Come on in, Mike. Come on. He can't, that's a smile. What you doing? Hey, Mike, man, what's going on, brother? How was it last night? You ready to get on it today? Not really, yeah. You almost sang. This is almost the same, right? Almost the same. Like, oh, okay. Well, man, I'm gonna check on you later. I know you probably had a long day. What you do last night? You good? No, okay. You sleep too much? Okay, cool. You a little sleep? All right, well, how about, we got that task. We gotta go cultivate the cane. We have to go cultivate it about 1 o'clock. That sounds so hard. We're gonna go cultivate it about 1 o'clock, okay? Then I'm gonna come check on you later. If you need something from me, I'm here for you. I know you're sleepy, but I gotta let you do that by 1 o'clock. But I'm gonna check on you later and act like you're cool, whatever that looks like. Just stay right here. I don't know what that looks like either, so I can't. Hey, Mike, I'm coming back, man. It's been a long day. How's everything, brother? I know you were tired this morning. I want to check on you. How's the cake? Is it 1 o'clock?
Yeah, it's coming on. I'm almost done.
Almost done. Solid, right? I just want to make sure you're okay. I know you had a rough night. I'm just checking in on you, bro. All right, cool. That's what that looks like. We got to follow up on these demands and tasks we give. Matt, is that something we're doing?
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you're saying, but I mean, I don't have to be quite so animated, do I? As you are.
Be yourself, brother. However you are, right?
Yeah.
But the goal, Matt, I love that you brought that up, is the energy behind it. Create that energy. You want them to stay. Create the trust, James. You want them to stay. You need it. Essentially, they help you get your work done faster. When there's trust and reliability, they can rely on you, right? Let's move on. Leadership theater activity. Gosh, this is gonna be the last thing we do before lunch. This is where they actually act. All of it. Here we go. Leadership theater is a role-playing activity designed to help individuals develop their leadership skills. This is one of the leadership development activities that allows participants to practice making decisions, solving problems, and communicating effectively in a simulated real-world setting. Simulated real-world setting, not just simulated real-world setting. You're gonna do it with sugar and canes. All right, you're gonna act it in your day-to-day. Here we go. The participants are divided into small groups. Each group gets a scenario they must act out. By the way, that does mean act. It doesn't just mean speak. I need y'all to know that we're gonna act this out here. Why? Because we need a real-world setting. Let's keep moving. The scenario is based on a real-world leadership challenge, such as managing a crisis, leading a team through a significant change, or negotiating with a difficult stakeholder. Each group is given a set of objectives and specific roles to play. All right? It says, for example, one participant may be the team leader, while another may be the spokesperson for the group. Now, I'm gonna break it down as well. So, how many do we have? 32. let's do groups of 6. Okay, so 2 tables, every 2 tables, right? Let's do every 2 tables, and I'll have, I believe, 2 or 3 people on my team, okay? Now, the job is to act out a managing scenario here. As a group, you get to choose who does what. You gotta act it out. Group choose who does what the problem is, and you gotta explain how you solve it. Everybody understand? So you're gonna act it out. Now, you get about a minute or so to act it out. Nothing fancy, we gotta get ready for lunch, right? So group of 6. Oh, by the way, we're gonna count 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we ain't about to be with our friends in this one. Yeah, I break all that up. I'm that guy. So JC's gonna be, actually, I started with my right today. Start on my left. Nate, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're gonna go all the way to 6, then we're gonna start back at 1. We're gonna get in groups of 6, right? We're gonna act out a real world scenario with being a leader. Everybody understand? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Ideas, complaints? Good. Start.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 1.
2,
3,
Yep.
4,
Yep.
5,
6,
Uh-huh.
1, 2,
3,
4, 5,
6, 1.
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3,
4.
6.
Everybody understand the task? So how about we do this like this? The 1's up here. Wait. 2's in the middle. 3. Right? Everybody see how I'm doing it? 4, 5, 6. So very simple. 1's up here. 2's, 3's, 4's, 5, 6. Everybody good in your group? Hey, you got about 5 minutes to get that situation ready. Hey, the 2's right here in the middle of the room. 1's near the door. 3's back over here. 4's near the door. Oh, 6, right? Yeah. 4 up in the front, 5 in the middle, 6. Yeah, good call, good call. Guys. No. Where's the 3's?
You don't do anything.
3's in the back right here. 3, 6 is back here. That's right. This is gonna be good. So what's the real world scenario? Since I do it all day. What's the real world scenario?
So for me, as a board member, you can't get in, you forgot to call. Gotta call security. So that's my role, in a sense, for anybody. Somebody comes in and they want to have a little issue. If I'm, security telling them, they gotta communicate with me, if I'm not there, the person, that's
Yep. What? Yeah, you're making it up. You guys are creating the problem in the group. Who does what, and then you're gonna role play it in front of everybody else how you solve it. Everybody understand? Now I know you all come from different departments, so yeah, that's gonna be interesting to create. Create a problem here. That's a solid one. Yeah, you know somebody. Yeah, what's the maintenance problem you guys uncover usually? You know, if a machine goes down, is that the maintenance?
Well, not so much Tuesday. My side is going to facilities, site maintenance, machine shop. I do, see.
That'll affect everybody.
Security.
Like somebody that's trying to get into
Put a tractor in a ditch. And it can act.
Yeah, why not? You're the team leader. You're like the manager.
Yeah, let me do the beginning. Do you want to be the one that sends the message, Marcy? Like, you're like, hey guys, never reach, I'm sending the message out.
Right, so let's say I would send it to John. You know, downstairs, the guy banging up, I go to my office, say, John, the person banging the table has a different answer, thank
But how does this all the behavior is it's not someone that's lost, there's a need there.
Like we were in
No, yeah. How do you guys?
We really lost it. We was like, I'm on the phone. But
This is someone.
Oh, yeah, no, I was on the phone.
It's my interaction with him. What he your interaction with me. And you told, hey, they're not responding.
No, there you go.
I'm supposed to come and check my boss. I was, his number phone, and on up in it.
something like, so they just want to explain how you gonna solve that problem.
Just so we're getting email, go straight.
I said, John, I want to call the police, but.
That's the first, so see, we got message from the police officer, two intruders, and security guard. And how would you explain the problem we're solving? How would you solve the problem? How we solve it, every context.
We have to get John Mason. Oh, man.
I'm gonna try
Yeah, HR. I get That's okay. I will figure out how to get the tractor off inventory.
Yeah, essentially, notify him and say, look, we'll come in and just keep going and we'll see what's going or something.
Yeah, he can't be the intruder, he's gotta be the person that's gotta be notified, hey, these trucks in, these trucks out.
So how is it, everybody know how to act their role though? Everybody, y'all know the role, everybody? Yeah. Spot on?
You come in, I'm downstairs, I'll have my cell phone on 911, call the police, call John.
This is his third accident.
And so you're calling the guard once and so Brian, you're gonna have to get in the car on the way. The door's gonna be closed, we're actually gonna be banging and trying to get in the door, and you guys kind of role playing within the room. And then I'm gonna, basically come off scene, stop banging and come off. Everybody good? We good? Alright, let me check on and see how anybody else and see how long we need. I'll be right back. Everybody good on their road though? Alright, go ahead and you can have a seat if you want. Hey, once you're all ready and planned for your scene, go ahead and have a seat.
So we're gonna go.
Roy, you ready?
Oh, yeah.
It's scene time. Are you ready?
Ready or not, yeah, we good.
Everybody grab your seats. It's almost time for role playing act. And I do need act, right? If your group is well prepared, get ready. That's good, because we're about 6 minutes away from 11:30. Everybody, like I said, about to get a minute. That's kind of perfect at work. Okay, usually I start with number 1. I'm not gonna start with number 6, because I'm in that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Go with number 2. Go with number 2.
You said we're volunteering group number 2. Group number 2, come down. Wow, you got a volunteer group for one. He's hungry. Hey, there you go. That's some motivation, right? I'm gonna sit over here just listening. Go ahead. Let's see, guys. To go one more time before you guys go. Group number 2. Let me explain the activity one more time. So the guys to go here is called our leadership theater activity, right? You're supposed to have a problem. You created a problem in the group, right? We have our different roles. You're gonna act it. Right? At the end, a spokesperson will say, hey, this was the problem, this is our plan of action, this is how we solved it. Right? Why is this important? It's important so we understand how to be better leaders in a time of crisis. A lot of people get that anxious, anxiety, stress built up. It clouds their judgment. That's what this is for. Alright? Go ahead. Group 2, it's all you.
Ready?
Yep.
Boss, I'm Sergeant Tim, and I run the truck out in the ditch again.
Well, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm all right. It's just, it happened again. I'm so sorry.
You're safe, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
So what happened?
To be honest with you, man, I can't lie to you. I was on the phone and somehow I turned right and I was supposed to turn right here.
Well, you know the company policy.
Yeah, I do. I sure enough do, but I'm so sorry.
Well, as long as you're safe, that's most important.
Hey, Fred, is everything okay?
Yeah,
I just got word that EMTs are coming out here to check on him.
yeah, Roy drove the truck in the ditch. He admits that he was using his phone, so we've got to address that, but he's safe and,
He's okay?
yeah.
Okay, do you have documentation on when he was last trained?
We'll get it.
You gotta have that.
So, I just spoke to Roy, ran his truck into the ditch.
Oh my God, again?
He admits that he was on his phone, so we're trying to get him on that.
Did you explain to him that, against our company policy? Okay, and, I understand that you and Roy are good friends outside of work, so, you're gonna have to take this up to HR and, follow through with that.
Drug test, you give a drug test, right?
I'll get with HR on that.
So I get to be HR. Make sure you drug test his ass. We need to review the policy to ensure that he was trained. And if I'm not mistaken, this is his 5th time in the ditch. And so we may need to have a conversation. And now I'm gonna go back to my office and cry because this is too much for me.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Well, unfortunately, you have to get with Roy, he's screwed. Okay, so I think he's probably gonna be terminated after this, but, have HR get with them and explain to them the circumstances. That's it.
Roy, couple of things. One, I need you to do drug testing. It's still a procedure. And 2, I'm working with HR. I'm not sure if you told me how it's going.
So I gotta go home.
Drug testing and then to HR.
I do what we gotta do. I got life.
See.
That's it.
All right, get a round of applause. Great job. All right, we got a problem. We're short on time, so we don't do too much explaining, but great job, group. That was really good. Real world for real. How about group number 1? Let's go. Group 1, let's go. We got some volunteers in this group today. Good job, group 2.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna set the scene. We're out in the field, and we've got our tractor drivers operating out in the field.
What are we doing? What is this?
And then I'm gonna crash it. Quickly, you're gonna get it up, I'm in it now, I'm out, oh no.
Hey, Billy.
Boss, I got a phone. Go ahead and can you take the form sorry, I don't know what to do, Stan.
You okay?
Yes, sir, I'm good, a little nervous, no upset.
Okay. Okay. We need to see if we got a fuel spill.
There might have been a little bit on the water, need to get somebody to look at it.
Okay, I'll call hazmat, take care of that. And you're okay, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And keep the rest of the operation running? Okay, now we'll have to send you in for a drug test. I'll get with HR on that and schedule that. And then you'll be relieved for the rest of the day, pending an investigation.
I got a job?
But we'll see. Okay?
Let's see.
So basically, yeah, we're showing that, you know, as the unit gets out, if there's an accident or something, we make sure everybody else is safe, we keep operations going, and, our leader addresses the you know, person that was involved, and make sure they're safe, we make sure we get any environmental scene that we need, and then we go to HR.
That was really good, group. I like that. Thanks so much. 3, come on up. 3, we rolling quick. Move your feet. 3, come on down. Come on down. We're almost done. Let's get some pizza. 3.
Everybody knows.
You know, pretty long coming.
Is it? Here we go, everybody.
Are we doing the spokesperson at the end?
Yeah, let's do it like that.
Either way, I'll make it. This was a real life experience that Diego and I went through the other day because of part of housekeeping and our garbage control as far as the facility. So Diego's gonna come to me, with a problem, you know, as far as the garbage and everything. So we're gonna come as a group, collective, group here, we're gonna come up with a solution. So. Yeah, Diego, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. How's the family?
Good, I'll be honest.
Good. What's going on?
Have a bit of a situation.
Okay.
We have 2 different groups working, so we're now on facility Monday to Friday. So, when we leave on Thursdays, it's not too bad, but when we come back on Mondays, all of our trash cans are pretty much overflowing.
Okay.
Is there anything we could possibly do about that, let's see what we got?
Well, you know, that's being proactive in there, so I appreciate you coming to me about that right there. And I had noticed it myself, and other people have brought it up to me, so let's see if we can't go ahead and get a hold of the 2 people in Rankin City correct this. My guess and everything else is to bring my team in, talk to them collectively, and see what our solutions are, okay? So, Jason, what do you got, everything is thinking about this garbage situation in our areas? Right now, we have a Tuesday pickup only, and, we got dumpsters over in agriculture, we got them over in the mill side, and right now we're coming in, we're seeing a lot of garbage in certain areas that, that is creating problems as far as the birds and the animals and stuff in the area. What's your thoughts?
I've seen the feral cat population exploding.
Exactly.
They are out of control.
Okay, all right, so yeah, we definitely got an issue. What's your thoughts?
What about reaching out to waste management and see what's the possibility of picking up another date for them to come out and pick up?
Okay, so adding the extra day as far as pickup, because right now they're picking up on Tuesday. Good possibility they could possibly pick up on maybe Friday, Thursday, or Friday.
Yeah, they do it in the
All right, so we clean up the weekend and everything else, we have the weekends, so we don't leave the garbage in the facility, for the animals to pick up. Yeah, good. Dean, what's your thoughts?
Robert, what I was thinking is, since we're spread out
Okay,
into different areas, it would probably be to our advantage to get 2 dumpsters in 2 different locations and make it closer to the area that they're, piling up the trash.
Okay.
And they don't have to travel over here and get aggravated, maybe just throw a piece of trash to the carrying it on to
so
the
key
dumpster.
locations and everything else would be very, very important.
Location.
So adding to our pickup time and everything, there's some key locations as far as adding dumpsters to it.
Yes.
All right, so we have a solution and everything, so I'm gonna ask Grant to go ahead and call in waste management and everything else, okay, because we're gonna bring in the environmental side of the fair, make sure we're not doing anything, outside our norm. We're gonna add a Friday pickup, all right, for the dumpsters, and we're also gonna add 8-yard to 8-yard dumpsters to key locations, to keep this from happening in the future, all right? So, I appreciate you bringing it to me, all right?
Thank you,
Have
sir.
a great day.
That's good. Hey, there we go. Round of applause. Great job. Way to handle that. Way to delegate.
That was actually real time.
That was good.
That was really- that was really-
That was really, yeah, that was good. Four, come on down, four, let's go. Hey, four, we're running, pizza a little behind, come on, four. Come on, four, 5, and then 6. Oh, this is gonna be good. 4, 5, and 6, here we go.
We've had a topic that's come up a lot lately, since we entered the repair season, and that is related to 7-minute rounding for our hourly employees. If anybody doesn't know what that is, you can clock in 7 minutes early, it rounds up to the top of the hour, 7 minutes late, it rounds back to the top of the hour. So, employees have the perception that they're not late, as long as they're clocked in by 7 minutes after.
Sorry, train.
Well, I also noticed there's 2 people more than that was late.
He rides with me.
Well, is something wrong with your vehicle, or is this any other
Carpool.
carpooling?
Trying to say this.
So is it train? That was the difficulty to
Yeah.
get here?
Came like on train too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I would say that one to kind of avoid that, you can stop by this train, because that kind of train runs through there every morning. And you guys have been clocking in, I've noticed that the time sheets that you guys have been clocking in repeatedly that way. Late, I would advise probably leaving about half an hour earlier, maybe an hour earlier, since you do have to do a pickup. Kind of take that into consideration, because you're not only making yourself late, you're also making him late as well.
Well, this time was the train and I waited on him. I sat outside beeping the horn.
Our HR has policies on continuous party employees. Yeah, so if you do continuously be targeted within a month time period, we do have to recommend you as far as, write-ups and everything, and you're also involving him as well, so that he falls under the same criteria as well, since he's late. So,
I'll try to get up in the food court.
I appreciate it.
So, thank you, Sean. Just real quickly, we don't have a month policy. But on that side note, it is important that we explain to everybody the importance of being here on time and ensuring that not only is the department successful, but as well as the operation. So Sean shared that if he's late and he can't do the orientation with the subcontractors are then all starting late because of orientation. We won't build the mill back in time for us to start our steam trials. So just as a side note, since I am HR, I do have a template for this problem. We're not the only organization that has this problem. So if anybody is having this problem, please, let me help you. So that way we can kind of nip it in the bud and get everything on track, and we are successfully starting steam trials on time.
Hey, thank you for that. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Hey, 5, next up, group 5, come on down. 6 right after. Let's go eat. 5 and 6, let's go eat.
I've never been able to be late, so I figured I'd.
That was good, that was great.
By the way, I'm just thankful that the last 2 didn't follow the first one.
Because you are?
I'm a harvest guy.
Oh, he's a harvester.
It's gonna work out very well. So, you wanna explain the scenario?
All right, we're gonna do, harvesting job, working on a piece of equipment, got broken tools, don't have a tool program, somebody broke somebody else's tool, and we're gonna deal with it.
Let's see what you got.
Hey, Rick, I know you want that, the harvester out, the end of the week, there's no way I'm going to that now.
Why is that?
I broke the wrench tonight, actually, I didn't break it, I took it. Left bar. And he broke it, and I don't have another replacement, and I want them down on tools, I'm not gonna do a good enough job, good chance.
Okay, we can find out how much the tool costs.
Yeah, it's $300.
All right, well, company has not brought up a tool program yet. Did you ask anybody else? You asked Joe? Yeah.
I don't see Joe very often, he stays in the office.
Wow.
All right, well, tell you what, let me ask
He asked me, but I'm not goodwill.
let me ask the Snap-on guy, see if he, I can find out the price Snap-on. Unfortunately,
on national back order, so you might see some of the other mills in the area, maybe call Louisiana, maybe they should have one, to lend you.
Please, ring, ring, ring. Hey, Louis, hey, this is Rick, trying to get a tool in for harvester, trying to see if, we can get a requisition maybe for this tool.
I just checked with the supply, there's a national back order, so you might wanna check with US Sugar, check with US Sugar to find out if they can lend you one.
Not a problem, thank you very much. All right, very well. Seems like we can't get a tool, but, what I can do is, I'll put it in the forefront, to put it in the budget so that we can have a tool program started, which about every 3 months, you can get $300 in the check to pay for tools for things like this nature. But what I'll do, I will replace your tool, I'll put in a requisition, and I'll try to get one of the other programs to borrow a tool or go to US Sugar and get a tool. How does that sound? That'll work for now, but I'd like to have my own. I know, that's why we would think, that's why we would do a tool program, thank you.
That's it? See.
Start adding money to people's paychecks.
That's part of the budget plans next week.
Wonderful, group 6, last group. Last group.
Real life.
Scene, baby.
Ours was conversation.
By the way, the notion to me, I can't really see, so anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Multiples or just one?
Who are you? Who? 911, yes. I'm calling from Sugar King Growers, we're at 1500 Northwest Way in South Lake. There's a violent man yelling, wanting to come in our premises. Like a 4-story building. Please hurry. I can't tell, but he could be.
We'll be there as soon as possible.
Thank you. Hey, John.
Sir.
I've called 911.
What do you want me
There's
here?
a person here that's wanting to come into the building, and he's very violent.
Okay.
I've called 911.
Here's what I want you to do. First of all, also, I'm gonna call security, have them call 911 because they have eyes on the building. Capability, they can inform them what's exactly going on. Secondly, please tell everyone on your floor to stay in the building. And I'm gonna send out a quick notification to everyone in the building to stay there.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey Dwight, I know you're shipping out a lot of sugar this week. We've got a situation with an intruder at the front entrance. We're gonna have to stop all shipping sugar right now. Please notify your team. We will call back. When we know more, just please stay out of that area right now.
Is everything all right up there for now?
Right now, yes, we have the authorities on that.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna shut down my guys in the back, loading the truck, and then I'm gonna shut down the scale, and then you call me back when everything's clear.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, good, now scene. What the scene was about?
So the scene was basically about, we had somebody that was obviously not, didn't have the capabilities to get in the building, they weren't authorized. Marcy happened to be in the area, saw them banging on it, it was clear that they weren't just somebody who was lost or, an employee that needed to get into the building, they had an aggressive nature to them. And, they weren't complying with, hey, who are you here to see? That it was just somebody who had an agenda that was not good. So we wanted to make sure that we controlled the area, kept everybody out of it as best we could, and make sure we had the proper people who could deal with it.
Peace, by the way.